What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Joey from the So Wizard podcast. I am here with a movie review for you today. We got an early look at the new movie Broadcast Signal Intrusion. This is coming to theaters in the UK on the 25th of March. It's currently out on VOD in the United States, so plenty of chances for you to check it out. I'm going to try to keep it spoiler free for you so you can check it out. Let us know what you thought. Before we get started, we got to let you know we got a free screener copy from our friends over at Strike Media, so huge thank you to them, and that allows us to do this review for you. Again, I will keep it as spoiler-free as possible for you, so don't worry about it. You'll just get to know what I thought, and then you can check it out for yourself. So what is Broadcast Signal Intrusion? Well, it's a new horror thriller movie that is directed by Jacob Gentry. It's starring Harry Shum Jr., Kelley, Mack, Chris Sullivan, and a bunch of other people. And I'm just going to read you the synopsis for you. I'm going to activate my radio voice and just give you the synopsis. So here we go. I'm going to read it right off this paper that's hiding off to the side of the camera here for you. In the late 90s, a video archivist unearths a series of sinister pirate broadcasts and becomes obsessed with uncovering the dark conspiracies behind them. So that's my radio voice coming at you to let you know that this is a movie about found footage. It's not a found footage movie, but it's about a guy who finds footage of these weird pirate broadcasts and kind of gets wrapped up in the mystery behind what they are and where they came from. We're just going to start off with things I liked about it. And I got to tell you, I did not know anything about this movie when I fired it up. I just knew it was a movie we're going to review. I wanted to check it out. It was in my wheelhouse for the horror genre stuff, and let's do it. Man, I got to tell you, this was creepy as hell. There is your box quote for you right there, right on the front of the DVD package. Creepy as hell. This movie freaked me out. It's not a horror movie where there's somebody chasing you around or jump scares or anything like that. It's just a really disturbing, unsettling type of movie. You just feel on edge the whole time you're watching it. The main character, James, who's played by Harry Shum Jr., is digging deep into these tapes and the conspiracy around him, trying to figure out what's going on, seeing how it somehow might be tied into the disappearance of his wife years earlier. And these tapes are creepy, man. There's some stuff in here that won't leave you for days after you see it. It's just weird. And it was unsettling. And it's a slow burn. So, like, don't expect this to be a huge action movie. But if you're into that type of thing where you like to see it unraveling and you like to see the mystery kind of unfolding in front of you, bro, this was great. Loved it. Also, the story kept you guessing. You weren't really sure what was going on. You weren't really sure, is the main character seeing things correctly, or are they seeing things in the wrong way? Are they taking things the wrong way? Are they going down the right path? Are they not? I really enjoyed a lot of the twists and turns in the story. So right off the bat, I'll tell you, it looks good. Obviously, you know, it's a lower budget movie. We're not talking about Avengers Endgame or Avatar here, but it makes great use of everything it has. It just feels like claustrophobic, and it feels like something is just not right. The whole time you're watching the movie, you just feel unsettled, and that's perfect. That's exactly how you should feel watching this type of movie. I loved it. I loved it. I love the feel of it. I like the way it looked. I did have a couple issues with it, but for the most part, for something I had zero idea what I was getting into, sat down, had barely ever heard of before, I got to tell you, I enjoyed it. Definitely worth watching. You just got to know what you're getting into. That's what I'm saying. You can't go and expect this is not Friday the 13th. You know, this is not an enjoyable, fun time at the movie for kids from 8 to 80. It's depressing, it's disturbing, and it's creepy. So just know what you're getting into before you watch it, because it's not something you're going to sit down with a bowl of ice cream and have a rip-roaring time in front of the television or at the theater. You're going to feel weird when you get up, and you might just be kind of looking around the corner a little bit after you watch it and be like, man, is there some weirdo in my apartment? Am I seeing weird things? You're definitely going to feel it afterwards. So that was things I liked about it. But what did I not like about it? Really not much. There was not much to not like. The story got a little strange towards the end. Again, I'm trying to stay non-spoiler for you, so I'm not going to throw out there like big spoilers about what happens. Maybe it's me. You know, it could be me. I just don't know. I don't know. I couldn't follow the story as we got further on towards the end. It starts to become where the main character becomes a bit of an unreliable narrator. So you're not sure if what you're seeing is correct or if it's what he thinks is correct, which is great. I actually like that. But then at some point, you just kind of want to know, like, what did I just watch? Like, what happened? Like, what happened at the end of this movie? I don't know. So it leaves you with a lot of questions and a lot of thoughts, which is great. But if you were expecting the end of the movie to come out and say, this is what happened, this is how it happened, this is who did it, this is why they did it, you're not going to get those answers. So just know up front that this is a crazy, creepy, weird movie that is going to leave you with more questions than you had walking in. And that might be a good thing for some people. But if you are expecting there to be some type of resolution that makes sense to you and you can sit down and go from point A to point B in your thoughts, you're not going to get that with this movie. So I will say I did enjoy this movie quite a bit. The imagery is creepy. It's got a great sense of impending dread the whole time. You're just waiting and waiting for the other shoe to drop with everything that's happening in the movie. Excuse me, with everything that's happening in the movie. And just waiting for the main characters to get the answers they're looking for without getting hurt or having something terrible happen to them. But you just always feel like it's right around the corner. And the intrusion videos themselves are so unsettling. They did a fantastic job of setting those up. And when you watch them, you're just like, man, I don't know if I want to watch this anymore. At least I might want to fast forward through these videos. They're really creepy. But man, I got to tell you, I did enjoy my time with this film. And I was just checking it out. Like I said, it's coming out in theaters in the UK on the 25th of March. I would say it's coming out on VOD already in the United States. So if you have a chance to check it out, it's definitely worth it. I enjoyed my time with it. For me, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. I think that's a pretty fair score for this movie, and I enjoyed it. So, Broadcast Signal Intrusion 2021. That's the review. That's what we got. Check it out. Let us know in the comments below if you've seen it and what you thought about it. Maybe you think differently. Maybe you agree. And we'll see you guys next time. And make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the bell so you'll always get more So Wizard content coming for you. Check out the podcast weekly wherever you find your podcasts, and more movie reviews and content coming your way on YouTube. Thanks so much to Strike Media for the early review copy of the movie, and we'll see you next time. Good journey.